Hey, everybody. Grant Miller here, Miami Community Newspapers. I haven't been on camera in such a long time. We got Ron Leonard of U.S. Health.
Yes,
nationwide.
Nationwide.
And then now we have in the middle, fourth batter, Julio Guzman. South Dade Chamber of Commerce. Let's talk about you first. Talk about your business you work with.
Yeah, absolutely. Work for U.S. Health Advisors, and we have a health insurance office. We help people all over the country who need help with their health insurance. We help individuals, small businesses, families. We help them navigate the industry, not just people here in Florida.
That's a big issue right now, figuring it out.
It is. Right. Most people are very confused and they don't understand. And we are nothing more than subject matter experts. We are knowledgeable, experienced, and we simply help people navigate the industry and figure out what options make the most sense for them.
You help them navigate healthcare.gov too, because that's a question a lot of people have as well.
Yeah, healthcare.gov, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's the exchange, the marketplace, and people can register an account with healthcare.gov, and it's especially good for people who need government assistance.
Absolutely.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been in the business now for 5 years. I used to be a nuclear engineer.
Wait. Where did you go to school?
He's got an exciting background.
I was in the nuclear Navy for 12 years. I'm a veteran. And,
thank you for serving.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I was on a submarine poking holes in the water, you know.
Wait. All right. So where did you grow up?
Boston, Massachusetts.
And then you went to high school there? Where'd you go to college?
Thomas Edison State College. And I did it through the Navy and their
Where's
VA
Thomas
program.
Edison College? Is that
New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah. And then you graduated from there?
2002.
Okay. And then you went to serve in the military.
I served in the military from 87 to 99. Got my degree in 2002. Got out in 2004. Jumped into the radioactive waste market.
So let's get back to your military time. It's cool. You know, everybody you see submarines and you go, how long were you in the water at one time?
90 days. No sunlight.
That's crazy.
Did you come up at all?
Never.
90 days.
But there's a city down
there. That's a movie.
It is, yeah.
It's a city down there. And although you're confined to a certain amount of space, there are things that you guys do to, make it feel like you're still in a city.
Yeah, there's a few things. And they're a lot bigger than you think.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about 600-700 feet long, 70-foot.
Okay, so 600 feet long.
It's pretty big.
A football field is 300 feet long, right? 100 yards, 3 feet. Right?
So 2.
So that's 2 football fields.
Yeah. Pretty big.
And how tall are they? I mean, can you walk without bumping your head?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, you're short like me, so we don't have that problem.
Yeah, that's good, right?
I might have.
You can bump your head if you're not watching where you're going. But
okay, and so you're working 8 hours a day, correct?
Longer than 8 hours a day. Yeah, 12-hour shifts. You're usually doing what's called port and starboard. So you're on for 12, off for 12.
And what do you do the other 12 hours?
You sleep.
That's 8?
Wait, no, it's not 8. I wish it was 8. It's maybe 4, maybe 6. And then you're running drills. You're doing training. You're eating.
How do you exercise on a submarine?
They actually have treadmills in between the missile tubes. And you're running on a treadmill.
This guy looks like he's in tip-top shape. He did his push-ups and his sit-ups.
Okay, so let's continue you went from the submarine. Go ahead.
Yep. So submarine, I was in the nuclear industry, radioactive waste market.
Yeah.
And then in about 2015, I heard Warren Buffett say something that changed my life.
What did he say?
He said, if you don't figure out a way to make money while you sleep, you'll be working every day till you die.
Right.
Okay.
And so I said, I got to make a change. And so I looked at the financial industry and health insurance industry and did my due diligence and jumped in 100% and never looked back.
Okay. So when you decided to get into health, compared to other industries, you said, this is the one I'm going to choose.
Yeah.
What made you gravitate towards health insurance?
Yeah. People.
You're a people person.
Yeah. My company, we have a mission statement, and it's real simple. It's 4 letters. It's HOPE. It's simply helping other people every day. I think if we can do more to help other people, then we can create a better life for everybody. And so it's simply about helping people. And that mission statement, I really embraced it, and I live it every day.
So when you get out of the military, you don't go look for a job. You said, I am going to start a business, and I'm going to build this business and make it an empire.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was the vision.
Well, you're doing
forward.
pretty well. You're doing
Yeah.
pretty well on your journey towards
Thank
building
you.
that empire.
It's a lot of hard work and a lot of good people that I'm surrounded by.
And I'm extremely happy the chamber had a little bit to do with that success.
A lot of it, not a little bit. Yeah, Chamber's been instrumental.
Yeah.
South Dade Chamber's just amazing. It's growing like
Where do you
a
live?
weed.
Where do you live?
I live in the Redland. Yeah,
See,
I live.
I ate somewhere yesterday, the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Where was I? And he had his tag Redland. I said, "You live there," because everybody else calls it Redlands.
Yeah, it's the Redland.
Right.
Yeah.
So we know that. So you live there. You have 5 acres.
Yeah.
2
Oh
acres?
no, my wife and I we purchased a 5-acre home, about as far south and about as far west as you can go without getting.
Are you on
keys.
the canal? What is that thing way out there?
No, it's not far. If you know where Robert is here, which is an amazing fruit stand.
Big shout out to Robert is
It's
here and
huge.
that family.
Huge.
Heather is phenomenal there.
The shakes. You see this waistline? That's
Yeah.
because of Robert.
Their shakes. What I do is I just jog back and forth and drink the shake, and so you burn it off by the time you get home.
So you got into the insurance space. You've been in this business for how long?
5 years now.
You hit it right out of the park.
It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. People see the success, but they don't see what you've gone through.
Right.
To get there.
It's like Julio. When Julio got up to bat. Julio Guzman batting fourth in the lineup, batting 275, 4 home runs. They don't see what he did off
You're
the
right.
field. And athletes, people say, "Wow, he's such a great athlete." Well, athletes just are not born. You have to work at it.
It's a lot of work.
And your business, insurance business,
A lot of work.
A lot of work.
A lot of hard work, a lot of hours, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of failure, a lot of no's, a lot of phone calls.
But sometimes the environment too. I mean, he lived in the city, and
What city?
I used to live in Coral Gables. I had a condo real close to my office, and we were actually going to purchase a home in Coral Gables, but the whole pandemic happened, and then the riots, and my wife and I said, you know what, we want to buy a home with land, and we don't want to live next to nobody.
I love those stories. So these guys come and they take a look at the Redlands and they go, you know
It's
what?
incredible.
This is a little patch of heaven right
Do you
here.
you grow anything on your property?
250 fruit trees. Yeah, I don't know why everybody wouldn't want to live down in the Redland
Well,
or down in
because-
Homestead in Florida City. It's beautiful.
How long does it take you to get to work?
About an hour. It's a beautiful drive.
But it's different, 10 years ago or 20 years ago when there was no phones.
Yeah.
Now everybody's working off their phones.
Right.
Sure.
So you're working. You're not daydreaming. You're working.
No, yeah, there's no Dave.
You take the turnpike up and
Yeah,
Bird
yeah,
Road?
take the turnpike. Absolutely. Yeah, turnpike up to exit 17 and take Bird Road across. And it's not a bad drive. People here in Miami, in South Florida, they complain about the traffic. And if you've never lived or driven in California, you have no
What,
idea.
you lived in California?
I did,
What
yeah.
part?
Oceanside, northern San Diego County.
Those are gridlock.
Oh, it's
Gridlock
incredible.
Traffic jams.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's
There's Huntington
beautiful.
Beach, Seal Beach.
Sure.
But,
Yeah, Manhattan Beach, and
right.
goes all the way down
I
south.
tell people all the time, traffic is good. And they go, well, you're crazy.
It's not bad here. At
I
all.
said, traffic is good. And they go, why? I said, if there's no traffic, there's no business.
Yeah.
With traffic, that means there's more people here,
It's
more
true.
people doing business. So could you give us a ballpark how many clients you have?
Personally? Yeah, I don't know.
A couple thousand.
Probably. Yeah, probably a couple thousand over the past 5
And-
years.
Give me 5 things that made you successful.
Well, perseverance. In my industry, you need a PhD to do well. It's not the PhD you're thinking about.
Right.
Persistence, hard work, determination. You
Whoa,
gotta-
whoa, whoa, whoa. Look, Tommy, can you put that
Persistence.
down?
Hard work.
Yeah,
Dedication.
that's the
PhD.
PhD that you need if you want to be successful in any business. I
Now,
don't care
did-
what it is.
You served the military for
I did 12 years.
12 years. Is that big? Is that to help you just do that PhD?
The military. I actually think every person who graduates high school in this entire country should join the service just for 2 years.
Israel does that,
2 years.
doesn't it?
They do.
Yeah, you have to serve.
It'll change. It'll change people. We won't have half the problems we have today. It does. It teaches you discipline. So discipline, that PhD, that persistence, the hard work, determination. You discipline.
Sometimes I think about that too. And
Tommy, write that
athletes-
down for me.
Sometimes
Persistence.
athletes coming through high school, you get into sports and it somehow indirectly teaches you the same thing.
Sure.
Because like Grant was saying, you've got to practice, you've got to be determined,
Yep.
and you've got to want to get to the next level if you intend to succeed.
Yeah.
There are very, very almost zero people that have God-given talent and make it all the way to the top.
Just
there
be-
are a few.
You're right. Just because you have that talent, just because you're smart, just because you're good looking, just because you're an athlete, doesn't mean you get to the promised land.
Right.
There's a lot of trips and falls, and
Yeah.
I mean, how many times in the 12 years you said, right?
In 12 years in the Navy.
In the submarine, you were out for 90 days. How many times was that?
Well, I was the submarine I was on had 2 crews, a gold crew and a blue crew. So you have for 90 days, and then you come in for 90 days. And so,
what do you do the other 90 days?
A lot of training. You actually get like a month off, and so, but you have to.
Where were you stationed? Charleston,
South Carolina, and the submarine was out of Kings Bay, Georgia.
There's not much to do in Kings Bay.
No, it's growing like a weed. It is not.
Okay,
a lot
so
there.
how many times were you out there? 10 times?
90 days. Yeah, probably about 10 times. Yeah.
Did
Underwater.
Does anybody? I know this is crazy. Did anybody just lose it there?
Nobody ever. No, you're busy. You're consumed with your work. You're watching movies. Played a lot of cards. A lot of cards. You're always engaged. You're running all hand evolutions.
Now, where are you allowed to say where you were? What part of the water?
I'd have to kill you if I told you.
So, Greg, now that we're on this topic,
I mean, it's just mind-boggling. Go ahead.
No, but it helps build the framework, right?
Sure.
And it helps kind of mold who you are going to be in the future. However, not everybody has the same drive as you, right? And sometimes I ask this question, Grant, like what separates people that have the drive compared to others? Because you can't put drive in someone.
No, you can't teach it.
You can't motivate. I mean, you can try to motivate, but sometimes people just don't have it. So what makes you tick every day to work those hours that you need to work to help your business?
Yeah, my CEO, Troy McQuaig, he makes it so simple. It's simply a matter of choice.
Yeah.
You either choose to do it or you don't.
Or you find an excuse.
That's it. If excuse is a result, you can't have both. There's 2 things you need to be successful at anything. You got to have the right plan, and you have to apply the right amount of effort. Right. And there's a lot of people that are applying the right amount of effort, but they're doing it for the wrong thing, or they're doing the right thing, but not working hard enough. And so it's simply a matter of choice. You either choose to do it or you don't.
And you also said something important too, that you're only as good as your network, so the more people that are in your network, the easier it is for you to create opportunities, solve problems.
Absolutely.
Right. So elaborate a little bit on, what made you want to join the chamber?
Yeah.
And how it's been after you did join the chamber.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I'm a big believer in that you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
And you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So I want to
Say that again.
You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Right. So take a look at who you spend the most time with, and the average of those people, that's you.
That's interesting.
It is. And so
where you get all this from? What book are you reading?
I've read a lot of books. I have. I've read a lot of books, and it's just a mindset.
Yeah.
It really is. And How to Win Friends and Influence People is probably one of the first books I ever read. The Magic of Thinking Big. And
is this during submarine time or off?
Wow, I probably read those books back in the 80s. Yeah. And so, people, he or she who has most relationships wins. And so it's about people. And so the bigger the network that you can make. I mean, I came down to Miami in December of 2016. I'd never been here in my entire life, and I did not know one person.
And you were not in the insurance business yet?
I was not. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. I was for 10 months.
Okay.
Up in Cocoa Beach, Brevard County. And I came down here because it's a huge metropolis.
Right.
And Miami-Dade is it's beautiful. It's the most amazing city and area that's
in
this
Spanish?
entire country.
Poquito.
Very bad.
Say poquito. That's good.
Very, very
Poquito.
bad.
Yo te puedo ayudar.
I've committed to my team and a lot of other people that I'm going to learn Spanish by the end of the year. So I'm trying hard.
It's quite unique. I'm people that serve the military. Tommy served how many years, Tommy?
8.
8 years.
Good for you.
Where were you? Navy? Army.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. So
cool.
You people who served, we appreciate it. And thank you for protecting our country.
You're welcome. I loved it.
And what kind of benefits do you get out of all that?
I only did 12 years. And I could qualify for VA benefits. But kind of like government assistance, there's certain income levels that if you make over a certain poverty level that you don't qualify for those benefits. And so the biggest benefit that I've received from my service, not only was it the training and the discipline, and they taught me how to operate a nuclear reactor, which is fascinating, right? And so the education.
You mean it's not just a button you push?
You know what? There's lots of buttons. There's lots of buttons to push. And if you push them in the wrong sequence, bad things happen. The education I got, my degree, and buying a home.
Right.
I mean, I've used my VA benefits twice now to buy a home. And the home that I bought in the Redland 5-acre beautiful ranch
That's awesome.
was a VA loan.
That's awesome.
And no money down. And so, the experience and the education and the benefits you receive from the service is just unparalleled.
Granted, he totally immersed himself in the community down south. I mean, he's a big part.
Did you know when you lived in the Gables? Did you know what Redland was?
No idea.
Isn't it?
It's amazing.
When you drive there, I'm not now.
Yeah.
But when you're driving, all of a sudden you go. You know what that is? You went into another world.
You are. It is. It's crazy. We only live 30 miles from downtown Miami, but you really are in a different world.
You feel like you're in a bubble. It's like when I get to 184th and 137th,
yeah,
I feel like I'm going through this bubble.
Yeah.
And it's like beautiful. It's just another.
It is absolutely amazing. I mean, I walk outside every morning and it's just the awe.
Do you have animals?
We do. Yeah. When we bought the ranch, I told my wife and kids, we all agreed we could
How many
get dogs.
kids do you have?
2. I have a 14-year-old son and a 12-year-old daughter and an amazing wife.
Where do they go to school?
They're Florida virtual school and my daughter's homeschool. My son's going to go to South Dade Senior High next year, though.
A great school.
Fantastic school. He got a great golf program and he's, plays golf at the Redland Country Club. And yeah, he's doing amazing. But I never heard of the Redland. I mean, I never knew that there were so many amazing exotic fruits that are grown.
It's crazy. Incredible. You're driving and all of a sudden you're behind a tractor. I love it. The tractor
happens every day.
It's beautiful.
A golf cart.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. And they're hauling, fruits and vegetables and it's amazing. And I mean, I'm growing bananas. I can walk outside and pick a banana off a tree and eat it. And we got avocados and it's amazing.
So not only are the Redlands part of, supplying the country with a bunch of agricultural goods and foods, but there are also wedding venues down there. There are also,
as Julio would say, boom, dinger. I call it a dinger.
I like that. Boom.
Right.
These venues are making the Redland become one of the hottest spots to come and get married.
Yeah.
And then now with hemp and all of these emerging markets, the Redlands is now starting to participate in having one of the biggest hemp explosions of the country.
I actually have my hemp license.
Cool.
And after I bought after we bought the home, we said, listen, this is a great industry. So we got our hemp license and, we're pursuing the opportunity to actually grow hemp on our property. Why not?
I went to a hemp fair the other day in the Redlands. I mean, music, it was like a festival that I didn't know existed. I didn't know was down there. I get an invitation from COT Entertainment. Big shout to COT. They come. I go there and I'm like, what is this? And they have it all set up. They have vendors.
You mean it's not like hippies years ago?
No.
Now it's business people.
It's not like Woodstock.
It was you pick hemp. You can pick. You go and you pick what. And obviously you're not going to get high hemp.
No,
hemp is below the 0.3 level of THC. But that's how. And when I see all of the technology behind
it's
growing hemp, it's amazing. It's amazing what's going on down there. And I think it's only going to continue to grow.
It is.
And this particular hemp fair has, cryptocurrency behind it so that you can buy hemp. So now you've got an emerging market with hemp. You got cryptocurrency. And by the way, the Chamber is putting on a cryptocurrency seminar May 18th at the Seminole Theater. And it's to let our community know, what's going on with crypto and why it's one of the most talked about currencies now, even though it's volatile and a lot of things are happening. But I think the community should know a little bit about cryptocurrency. If you don't know anything about it, it'd be a great place for you to get.
I couldn't agree more. And I'll be there, and it's fascinating, and we need to get educated.
Do you know who your neighbors are?
I do. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Now everybody's got 5 acres, 45 acre.
Not everyone. There's minimums of 5 or 2.5.
They're all 5.
5.
Yeah, they're all 5.
There's a few that they got zoned in a little bit less. A couple.
There might be.
A
few.
For
the most part, they're 5. So you really don't interact with your neighbors at all. You know what I mean?
You just
really
wave to them.
Say hello, invite them over, say hi.
Yeah, one of my son's got a Siberian Husky. He got out one day and he's chasing neighbors' chickens, and so that was kind of funny. But the dogs love it, and they got a free roam of a huge yard. And we had I actually opened it up to South Dade Chamber too. We did a big Easter egg hunt, and I opened it up to about 1,000 people.
Great event.
And we hid, my wife and I are 2 kids. We hid about 1,000 eggs, and I'm not kidding.
Great event.
We hid them all over the property, and we probably had 30, 35 kids that came, and they had a big Easter egg hunt.
Some of them had some money in there.
Did you?
Yeah,
smart.
Some money.
invest.
Yeah,
That's very exciting. Okay, so what's happening with South Dade? What, you got any events coming up?
Yeah, we've got the cryptocurrency event coming up.
When's that?
That's going to be May 18th at the Seminole Theater. We've got people, it's going to be a panel, well-versed in cryptocurrency, also in traditional, securities investments, and also, real estate investments. So anyone that doesn't have ideas or doesn't understand how to merge those together, because I think sometimes when you talk about diversification, it's always good to get educated on, hey, what is crypto doing and how can that potentially help what I already have? So it's an event for anyone that's interested in investing to come out with something.
Not South Dade Chamber. Anybody? Is it open to the public or just South Dade Chamber?
No, it's open to the public. The South Dade Chamber is putting on that event for the community.
That should be an amazing event.
Yeah,
I think it will be. And we're also going to invite, Commissioner McGee. He's doing a lot of great things.
By the way, I have to interrupt you. He has done more in this short period of time as county commissioner than he did 8 years as a state rep. He is kicking butt.
He came out the gate swinging, and we couldn't be prouder. This guy's doing a phenomenal job down there. And also with Mayor Francis Suarez bringing the attention, of investments and crypto. I think, Miami and the people we have and the leaders we have are doing a great job of bringing attention to Miami-Dade County. So we appreciate you guys.
Any new trustees yet?
He's a trustee.
Okay, no, but did you get any new ones this week?
We didn't get any new ones this week, but we're grateful to have him, and we're going to continue to get trustee members because he sees the value, and all we're trying to do is let other businesses see the value in becoming part of the Chamber of Commerce. It immediately just opens you up to great individuals to help your business.
Yeah, absolutely.
But South Dade Chamber has revolved, we're involved with every chamber in Dade County, almost everyone. South Dade Chamber has taken the bull by his horns and moving South Dade. And it used to be Homestead Chamber. Now it really is from Cutler Bay South. Yeah. And it used to just be a Homestead. Now it's Cutler Bay South all the way. I call it all the way to Cuba, right there. And it's gone west. And Redlands and South Dade Chamber has rise together to make it a great area.
Continue to rise too. It is an amazing area, and most people have no idea. It's like a hidden paradise.
Well, what happened when they built the turnpike? It changed everything in the 60s. Right. Everybody used to go down US 1.
Oh, my goodness.
So you just FYI, go down US 1. 102nd, there used to be a petting zoo. Then 132nd, there used to be Bolomat. 128th used to be Serpentarium. Yeah. Then it goes to 136th, the largest lighted golf course in the country. Right. At Colonial Palms. Then you've gone down to a drive-in movie theater. Then you get to Monkey Jungle. Yeah. And so US 1, people used to drive through Homestead. Now people go from here. Boom. Yep. And you happen to be very lucky, the two of you. We all do. But you live between two national parks. Nowhere else in the country do we live. Anybody lives with two national parks.
It's amazing. We're 5 miles from the entrance to the Everglades National Park, and it's amazing.
Do you ride bikes?
Not as much as we'd like.
Sometimes you see a gang of bikers coming through there, and they've got their trails. And, I didn't know it was such a big industry. Not an industry, but it's a movement of people riding bikes, and the Redlands is one of the places that they like to do it because it's a great scene.
We've got a couple side-by-sides, and my son, 14-year-old son.
Side-by-sides?
Like little Honda Mule, like a Kawasaki Mule. Those it's a 4-seater. It's like a industrial golf cart. And my 14-year-old son, he drives it better than most adults, and we'll take it all through the Everglades, and it's incredible. Talk
about bicycles. Max cycled when the virus hit in March. Yeah. Right when it hit. They bought every bike they could from the wholesalers. All the bikes. They were way ahead. So they bought them, all of them.
Because they knew people were going to want to ride bikes.
Who would think that?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Nobody could get bikes. So they were top anyway. But talk about bicycling. It has taken off. Yeah. And it's not going to go back. Well, I'm not going to ride a bike. People are now addicted to riding dirt bikes, motorbikes, golf carts. It has taken off. All right. So what other events you got coming up at South Dade?
Our leader, Carrie Black, has done an amazing job of getting these relationships with the trustee members. When you met Carrie, weren't you just amazed at her personality and what she brings to the table?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. She's an amazing woman, amazing leader, amazing motivator of people, and the energy she brings, and it's also the passion and vision and just the desire to help bring more businesses to South Dade and to help grow the chamber.
So her and her staff make our jobs look easy because when they put on these events, everything is well organized. Everybody's invited. Events are full of people. Even with COVID, we're up to capacity when it comes to these events. So I just want to say thank you to the chamber staff.
Yes.
Carrie Black, thank you for what you guys do. You make us shine, and we are proud to have you guys as part of this organization. So other than the cryptocurrency, event that we're going to do in May, we are also going to try to start having spotlights on the hemp industry, spotlights on anything that has to do with agritourism. We want to continue to promote the Redlands and agritourism down there. And we just want to tell, all the businesses in South Dade, Cutler Bay, all the way to Florida City.
No. Start again. Cutler Bay to where? Key West.
Cutler Bay to Cuba.
Right. What's that island? The Turk? No, where the islands off of Key West. What are they all? Come on. Where Booth was, where they put Booth?
I'm thinking Elliott Key. It's
okay.
not.
All right, whatever. Go ahead. But it's going all the way down.
Yeah. So, we want to just highlight these businesses. And especially now after we've gone through a pandemic, I think now is the time for people that are involved with the chamber to just start to see the value as we start to get back to a new normal. The chamber is here to help. The chamber is here to help your bottom line and to help get more eyeballs on your business. And I think the people that we're surrounded with, we all have the same interest.
Yeah,
absolutely. At the end of the day, make your business succeed.
That's it.
Business is great in Dade. Business is great in Dade, and it's great in South Dade. We just want to make it better.
People don't realize, everybody goes, talk about Redland. Oh, the vegetables, the fruit. But the other thing that people don't realize, Lowe's, Home Depot, they buy their plants from the Redland area. Absolutely. People, it's not just vegetables, it's everything.
No, it is. You're right. I drive home every day, and you pass by every type of plant you can imagine, from plants to palm trees to okra to, a most amazing exotic fruit you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's supplied not just in Florida, but all over the country.
Right. And the cruise lines don't buy enough from Redland. And
I think we should push that.
Yeah. And I know that some people are pushing, I think the Dade County, by the way, Dade County schools buy under 5% of their fruits and vegetables from Dade County, from Redland. Pretty sad.
Wow.
Our public school. And when I say we, all citizens have to push, we need our public schools to be buying from us. The cruise lines have dock here should be buying from us.
Sure.
Because so Redland's very important. Homestead's very important to all of Dade County. And it's the gateway to the Keys.
Carrie Black, along with our now Congressman, Carlos Jimenez, they made a big push, in trying to get the cruise lines to, buy local and buy from our local growers here in the Redlands. Then the pandemic hit and, things kind of slowed down a little bit, but it hasn't been forgotten. That conversation is going to come up. There's a lot of, controversy now as to when they are going to let the cruise lines start again with CDC. So I think once that revamps and starts going again, that conversation is going to come up.
Yeah.
Okay, Ron, it's quiz time for you. We'll see how good you are. You ready? You
I'm
sure?
ready. Okay. I'm ready.
Favorite football team? Go.
Patriots.
Favorite quarterback?
Tom Brady.
God, I could talk about that forever. This guy is such a winner.
I was born and raised in Boston. It's just
okay. Favorite hot dog place? Go.
Oh my goodness. Nathan's. I'm not a big hot dog fan.
That's fighting words. It's our betters. Okay. Favorite place to eat chicken in Miami or in Dade County?
Favorite place to eat chicken?
Yes. Next. Tacos. Where do you eat tacos?
Tico Taco.
Where's that?
South Miami.
Tico Taco.
It's not far from here.
Okay, ready? Ready for this? Your wife's birthday. Go.
Yeah, December 21st.
Your kids' birthdays. Go.
September 10th and February 27th.
Mother-in-law's birthday.
No idea.
Oh, he's going to learn real quick.
What's your mother-in-law's first name?
Kathy.
Kat, where does she live?
Arkansas. I think her birthday is in November.
Okay, well,
my wife will kill me.
Okay,
we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
Okay. Your superhero as a kid.
Superman.
Your favorite pizza place.
That's easy. It's Mamma Mia's.
Mamma Mia.
All right,
no doubt.
Right. Mamma Mia, Homestead.
Give me some words why you love Thanksgiving. Not sentences, words. Family. What else?
Family, food, fun, and thankfulness.
All right.
Stuffing too.
All right. Where's your favorite place you eat fish?
Sushi Siam.
Sushi Siam.
Sushi
Never heard that place. Burgers. Where do you eat burgers?
Where do I eat burgers? Probably Shake Shack.
Okay. Where's your office in the Gables?
3400 Coral Way, right on the Miracle Market. It's real close to Miracle Marketplace.
All right. I want you to go to Clutch Burger.
Okay, I've heard of Clutch Burger.
It's on Grinalda. What street is it on?
Yep.
Geralda, and I want you to ask for Steve, the owner.
Okay.
Tell him Grant sent you.
Grant said, and they got a burger this big. When you go,
Oh my goodness.
you call Julio. I'll meet you there. It's the best.
We could probably share the same burger.
Yes. Did you have a New Year's resolution? If so, what was it?
I did not have one.
Okay. Your favorite cowboy movie or cowboy? Go.
Clint Eastwood.
What movie? Give me a movie.
Oh my goodness. Two Mules for Sister Sarah.
Good.
I never heard that one. That was
Oh,
good.
it's an amazing movie.
Okay.
2 meals for
Oh, it's an
Sister Sarah.
incredible.
Your favorite animal?
A dog.
What kind of dogs you have at your house?
Great Dane, a Siberian Husky, and a little cute Shih Tzu.
Okay. Your favorite sushi place?
Sushi Siam.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite gift, Christmas gift as a kid?
10-speed bicycle.
How old were you?
12.
You said 20?
12.
Okay.
That's when they had him up here, right? The gears. Remember the gears?
I love
All
it.
right. Magic of the mix. Why is your business, your company so successful?
Because
PhD?
we're all about people. PhD. We're all about helping people.
I love that PhD.
Yeah. Persistence, hard work, and determination. Yeah, that's the only PhD that really counts in business. That's it.
PhD.
Well, it's truly an honor, and thank you again for
Yeah,
serving.
I'm honored. Thank you.
Thank you for serving. And you're a car buff.
I love cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of cars do you have, and what do you want to have?
I've got a McLaren 570 and a Lamborghini Urus, and my wife's got a Range Rover Velar.
And it's a cool McLaren because it's got these aqua orange colors, things that you
Yeah.
typically only
It's just
see on
a car.
Instagram.
It's a fun car, but it's just a car.
It's a cool looking
Life's
car.
not about stuff, you know. It's about people and being focused on how we can help one another
Yeah.
and really make a difference.
I bet it's a fun drive though.
It is a super fun drive. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, you're on the turnpike.
I'll let you drive it.
But thank you for being a trustee.
Oh, you're
And
welcome. I love it.
One of the goals is when you get called on the show is to go find another trustee, somebody else to join as a trustee. Right, Julio?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And Ron, and when
As long as you feel that you are getting the value, because the value is there. And that's what we are trying to project to the
Absolutely. I was at Palm Bakery this morning in Florida City, which is the most amazing
Yes.
bakery.
I'm a
that
big
exists.
fan of
I was
them.
talking
as
to the
well.
owner, David Garcia, and he's not a member of the chamber.
We got to go talk to him.
I'm going to make that change.
and when you introduce Julio to people, do not call him Julio Guzman. How do you say it?
Julio.
No. Julio Guzman.
Sounds like a wrestler announcer.
Right.
And I like a wrestler, not a baseball player, a wrestler.
Yeah, there you go.
All right,
Ron,
close-
thank you. Thank you for being a trustee. Thank you for coming
Yeah,
and spending some
thank
time
you.
with me and the electrifying Grant Miller. He does an amazing show. We'd love to have you back.
Yeah, I'd love to
And,
be back.
We'll see you down south at the new events.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, boss. Thank you,
Boom.
Grant.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.